with Luna Moth Creations and Tarot, and I have a flip through to do today. It is the Tarot of the Divine, and I also got the companion book, which is, what's it called? Beneath the Moon. And so we're going to kind of take a look at both of these, and so I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to take a look. All right, so again, this is the Tarot of the Divine. It is by Yoshi Yoshitani, hopefully I'm saying that right, and it says, inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. And it comes in this really nice box. I love, love, love this box. The moon phases, this is the backs of the cards. I've already looked through this, so it's not like an unboxing. And this isn't exactly new. I know it's newer, but, and I've had it for maybe, I don't even know, several weeks to a month. And so I'm finally getting around to the flip through for y'all. So we get a little book, I believe, yeah, it is colored with a little description of each card. So that comes with that. And here are cards. Let's move this box out of the way. So yeah, don't you just love the backs of this? I don't know that the color is picking up quite right. It's actually kind of a teal color, at least through my lens here. It looks kind of more blue, but it's actually like teal. So I'm like over the moon about it. Over the moon, which is hilarious. Beneath the moon. So anyways, so let me actually get this book out here for a minute. So this book is separate. It's obviously by the same illustrator designer. I believe that she illustrated everything and wrote the stories and everything. So these are fairy tales, myths, and divine stories from around the world. Like she said, her tarot is based off of that. So this is a hardback book. It's very nice. Let me see if I can get my camera a little bit better so you guys can see more. So I'll read the, I can't with this. I love it so much. So these are not in order of the tarot cards, which that's one thing I was kind of bummed about, but whatever, the whole thing is amazing. So, so just briefly, she gives a little introduction here, and she said she grew up between two different cultures. Her paternal side was from Japan, and her maternal, she said, came over on the Mayflower. So, she was getting, you know, folklore and mythical stories from both sides of the family. And so this is kind of a collection of myths and fairy tales from all over the world. I think more than just obviously what her family gave her, but it's super neat. I'm excited about it. So anyways, there is a picture of each tarot card. Sorry, my light's really crappy. And then the fairy tale story on the side. So, but again, it doesn't say, like, this is the high priestess in the deck. It doesn't say that it's the high priestess here in the book, but I mean, obviously you can figure that out. So anyways, we're going to set this aside. Let's take a look at the cards. I think I've got these in order. Yes. So there is the Fool, and I have not read the whole book, so I don't remember what each card is at this point. But I know this was the Little Mermaid, which the story in the book is actually like way more sad. It, you know, in the movie, she gets the guy, I think, doesn't she? I don't know. I had boys. We didn't really watch the Little Mermaid. So that's the Fool. Got the Magician. I think that's the Fairy Godmother. And there she is, the High Priestess. I love, love, love this card so much. And these cards, I don't know if you could see it, they're textured. They're really good and thick cardstock. I'm in love with the way that they feel. So we have the Empress. And forgive the nails, guys, as always. I will paint them. They look terrible anyways when I paint them, and then I go hang out with my boyfriend and we work on his condo that he's flipping, and psh, it's over. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. the Chariot, Strength. It's kind of a lion slash alligator beast. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man. I think this is Sleeping Beauty. Don't quote me. Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. Looks like Rapunzel, doesn't it? There's long hair. It's possible. Justice. Kind of went a little backwards here. Okay, good deal. The Star. Why is the Star out of order? Sorry. This is not the right order. The Moon. The Sun. I love it. It's raw. Again, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm obsessed with Egyptian everything. Judgment. The World. All right, now we're going into, so her Pentacles is coins. So we have Ace of Coins, Two of Coins, Three of Coins, Four, Five. I love how she still follows the Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, imagery. Six of Coins. Seven of Coins. I guess not all of them, but Eight of Coins. Oops, there we go. Nine of Coins. 10 of Coins. Page of Coins. Knight of Coins. I don't know what it is about that cow, but it's gorgeous. Queen of Coins. I love this card so much. I love that card. King of Coins. Oh, we're moving into cups. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five. Six. Seven. Yeah, I think this is Aladdin. Some of the stories are things that, you know, most of us have heard, but lots of them are things I've never heard of, so it's really interesting. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10. Page of Cups. Knight. Queen of Cups. She's so pretty. Ooh, King of Cups. Oops, let me get him in frame. Ooh, that's nice. All right, we're moving to swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I haven't worked with this deck too much. I mean, I've kind of looked through the cards and read a little bit in the book. but I haven't actually pulled cards from it yet. Two of Swords. Ooh, I like her too. She looks like she has a big old nose ring. Love it. Three of Swords. Four. Five of Swords. And again, we've got, I believe that's Set and then Isis. I'll probably read this story in the book for y'all. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. Knight. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. Oh, I love this too. All right, now we're into the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight. Ooh, I love this. Totally captures the the energy of the Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And our King of Wands. Gorgeous. All right. So, yeah, I can't even tell you how much I absolutely love the texture of these cards. They're amazing. Really awesome quality. All right, let's pull a card and we'll read from her, we'll read from her little guidebook what she has written. I mean, obviously this follows the, like I said, the Rider-Waite system, so it's the same, you know, meanings, but we'll take a look and see what she has to say. All right, so we have the Four of Wands, which is usually kind of a coming home celebration. Sometimes indicates a marriage or kind of moving into that next step. As you can see, it looks kind of like we have a little wedding celebration, but yeah, it's usually some sort of celebration. All right, so let's see here. So in here, she says it's, I'm not gonna say these right, y'all. Mohini and Aravan. It's from India, Sanskrit epic poem. All right, so she said 4-1 represents rejoicing in festivities, a well-deserved celebration and a stable time to be thankful, cherishing loved ones. Mohini and Aravan embrace each other, enjoying the time before the next adventure begins. And then she gives upright and reversed. So upright, reunion, success, pride, happiness, family. Reversed, self-doubt, diaspora, whatever that means, canceled plans, or gloom. So very nice. And then let's take a look. Let me move cards out of the way in this book. Okay, I'm just gonna read y'all the, yes, 35. there's my bookmark. Like I said, I love getting little cards from different things because I use those as bookmarks. All right, so this is just a blown up version of the card, which I can't remember. Is it the Five of Swords? I don't know. I can't remember what card this is in there. All right, so it's the story of Osiris, Set, and Isis, Egyptian mythology. All right, so in the beginning, Ra rose and created the world. He created the earth god Geb and the sky goddess Nut. And together they produced the gods, Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys. Ra ruled Egypt for a while, but eventually his kingship passed to Osiris. Osiris ruled with his queen Isis, and they ruled by the rule of Ma'at, or natural and righteous order. But Set brought chaos and destruction, murdered Osiris, chopped him up, and scattered the pieces of his body throughout Egypt. Isis cried, and her tears flooded. Sorry, an alarm went off on my thing. I had to start the video back up. All right, so where were we? Okay. Isis cried, and her tears flooded the Nile, bringing life to its banks. She fled from Set, and with the help of Nephthys, flew as a falcon to find the pieces of her husband. And that's why she usually is depicted with those wings, Isis is. When all of the pieces were collected, Isis called upon Thoth, god of magical healing, and Anubis, god of funerary rites, to restore her husband. They came together and used their powers to turn Osiris into the first mummy. Isis flew above Osiris and blew life into her husband with the beating of her wings, and then laid with him and became pregnant. Osiris left to rule over Duat, the land of the dead. Isis, meanwhile, hid in a thicket of papyrus until giving birth to her son Horus. The young Horus was vulnerable, and Set sent dangerous creatures to poison or hurt him. He endured everything from scorpion stings to snake bites to stomach aches. Isis, with magical healing powers of her own, repeatedly cured and saved her child, and thus gave these cures to the people of Egypt. Eventually, Horus grew up and challenged Set for his kingship. To determine who should rule, the contests were judged by the Enid, or group of Egyptian deities. The duels were long and brutal and resulted in the loss of Horus's eye. After many years of warring, Horus finally rose victorious. Set was then banished to the desert, and Horus ruled justly as his father did before him. I actually have a tattoo of the Eye of Horus. So yeah, love it. So yeah, Again, I love this so much. It's so much fun. It's really cool to kind of read stories from different cultures and the myths that have carried on from those cultures. And then for her to make it into a tarot deck is just way freaking cool. So I will put a link to this deck in the description below. And I would love for y'all to subscribe to me, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I've got tons more tarot decks that are coming my way, new ones. In fact, I have pre-ordered so many things and I'm backing a lot of Kickstarters, so I'm going to be bringing lots of new stuff for you guys to take a look at. And check me out on Instagram. I'm posting lots of things all week long, and I really appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.